Welcome to Coach's Comments, live from the Security First Bank North Zone stage. I'm Cristiano Simonetta, joined alongside by Stars head coach Rocky Russo. What do we think? Another victory over the Des Moines Buccaneers. A 5-2 win, and Rocky, it was another great start from the guys on the top line, Mason Marcellus, Lucas Wallen, and Aiden Thompson. Thompson ends up with 3 points, and another start for you guys. 3 straight games, you've scored at least the first 2 goals of what has been going right after that first puck drop.
Yeah, we're focused on what we need to do right away, and I think we learned our lesson after a couple slow starts there. Going back the last few weeks, not being prepared to play and kind of working our way into game readiness. We've really talked about what we need to do to be ready as a group and focused, and you're seeing results from that.
And Dalton Norris now sole possession of second place in single-season franchise power play record. 16 goals. He is one behind Josh Langfeld, set in 96-97. But what a play from Joe LeMay to fake the shot from the right point, setting up Aiden Thompson. And everybody's thinking, well, Thompson has 19 goals this year. He can also rip a shot from the left side. Awesome seam pass, and we've seen that play all season long.
Great pass by Thompson. Sometimes I just wonder, like, how does Daltz find that angle? Like, I was looking and I'm like, he's a little too low, and he manages to get his feet around it, and another great shot, and obviously Tom's just continues the streak. The way he's been playing has been fantastic, and that's a big-time pass and a great finish.
And Cameron Whitehead had to make a couple of big saves tonight. He makes a crucial stop on a penalty shot on Ethan Fredericks. You've been looking for both of these goaltenders, Caden Mbarico and Cameron Whitehead, to step up down the stretch. You get another effort from number 39.
Yeah, Caden played really good. I didn't like the penalty shot call, but there's nothing I could do about that. But we were confident that that Cameron would step up and get a big save for us there. And he did what he needed to do tonight, and he stopped some pucks through traffic and handled his rebounds well and didn't give them too many second chances.
You finished the season against the Des Moines Buccaneers 7-0-0-1 against the Bucs. Those are points you need to get, but how important was this effort, knowing you have Omaha tomorrow, not to overlook the Bucs that still boast some really good players like Scout Truman?
No, they've still got a really good team. I mean, the Kopko kid and Tinling and Musarov, like, those guys are big time players. So you can't overlook a group like that. And we were focused on what we needed to do tonight and didn't have an eye on tomorrow. You can easily lose a game if you're not focused on your opponent. And for us, it's not about our opponent. It's about focusing on what we do and having a faceless opponent and just really making sure our process is right, our compete level's right. And I thought we had a pretty good one tonight.
And then you play the Omaha Lancers tomorrow night, 6:05 p.m. in Ralston. That's a game where you look at the schedule, whether it's Sioux City, Omaha, but even playing teams like Waterloo, Fargo, Tri-City, Sioux Falls, they're all important. Do you think that this type of game against Des Moines is something, if you replicate that tomorrow, you'll come out again with 2 points?
You know what? I would think so. I thought we played well against Omaha last week, but we made a couple mistakes, and they capitalized on them. We were better statistically than they were. We generated more chances. We had significantly more possession. We won the majority of our face-offs. But that doesn't always necessarily equal the results on the scoreboard. So I think if we have the same type of effort that we had last week against them, we find a way to get 2 points. But we're not going to take them for granted. They're a tough defensive team, and they're very good in transition, and we have to make sure and do the things we do well. I thought we got zipping around in their D zone last week a couple times, and they didn't really have an answer for it. We just need to find a way to capitalize on our chances.
Rocky, thanks for doing this. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
That was Coach's Comments, presented by Southside Auto Tech. Stars win.